guys, happy Wednesday. Today's Wednesday, May 19th. I'm so sorry I'm not going to be able to Zoom with you today. Like I said, I'm helping my parents move to a new condo. So I'm sorry I'm missing you, but here is your lesson for today. Of course, you can email me anytime and I will respond. So let's go ahead and get started. So what you guys are going to do today is you are going to read chapters 2 to 3 in our historical fiction book, which is The Witch of Blackbird Pond. And then you're going to complete a journal prompt, and the journal prompt is short. So I'll show you that in a minute. Okay. So that's what you're going to do. So I just want to, before we kind of just go on and read the book, I just want to recap what we read yesterday. So, so just kind of a reminder. So, you know, we have the main character, her name is Kit, right? And we learned that she's from Barbados and she's traveling to Connecticut to meet her aunt and uncle for the very first time. We know she's moving there for some reason. We don't really know what that reason is yet. We know she's traveling by herself, but that's really all we know about her. Also yesterday, if you remember, she was in a boat and one of the passengers, a little girl, had dropped her doll over the side. And so she swam in to get it. She thought she was being helpful. But then when she got back on the boat, everyone looked at her really weird. And then they thought she was a witch because back then they believed, and at least the colonists in America believed, that if you could swim, you were a witch. So they're already very, very suspicious of her. And that's kind of what happened yesterday. So there we are, okay? I just want to tell you a little bit about the author. So here is the author. Her name was Elizabeth George Spear. So she is the author of this book. She's written lots of other books as well. So she was born in 1908. She was born in 1994. No, sorry, she died in 1994. And like I said, she's a really great author. She's written several other historical books for kids or children. She is actually only one of other 6 authors to win Newbery medals. So that's pretty awesome. There she is with her dogs. You know, we got a lot of dog lovers in our class. So there she is with her cute dog. So of course she's really well known for this book that we're reading, The Witch of Blackbird Pond. She also wrote this other book called The Bronze Bow. I have not read that one yet. So, you know, if maybe you guys have, or if you're liking this book, we might maybe want to check out that one too. Okay. She received other awards. So she's also received the Laura Ingalls Wilder Medal for her contributions to children's literature. And like I said, she's no longer with us. She lived a pretty good long life though. So she was 84 and she died from a heart aneurysm. So she had some heart issues. And so that's how she ended up dying. But there she is with her dog. And so there you go. She's a little bit about her. Okay. So like I said, today you guys are going to read chapters 2 and 3 today. So you can do this one of 2 ways. I have videos of myself reading it. So you can watch the video, listen to the video, follow along. Or you can access this PDF in Schoology and just read it on your own. So remember, this is just in our Schoology. It's the whole book. So I would just need you to read chapters 2 and 3, and they start on page 9 and it goes to page 23. Okay. Again, so you can totally read it on your own. But if you want to listen to it, you can and follow along. There's 2 on my YouTube channel. There's 2 links here. These will show you chapter 2 and chapter 3. So you can listen if that's easier for you. You can also, these are posted in Schoology as well. Okay. So you're going to read chapters 2 and 3 today. All right. A little bit about chapter 2 and 3. They're going to introduce you to some new characters. Okay. So, so you're going to find out some new characters in these chapters. So in these chapters, Kit is going to meet her family, that her aunt and uncle and some cousins who she's going to meet, right? So Rachel is going to be Kit's aunt, okay? Matthew is Kit's uncle, And then she also has two cousins. She has a cousin named Judith, and then she has a cousin named Mercy. And you'll find out when you read these chapters that Mercy has some kind of disability. We don't know exactly what it is, but she has crutches. It's harder for her to get around, okay? So these characters are all going to be introduced in these chapters too, okay? So be on the lookout for those. So again, you're going to read chapters 2 and 3, okay? And then once you finish reading those, again, or you can listen to it again with my videos, totally up to you. So once you finish doing that, you are going to fill out your first journal assignment on this book, okay? So you're going to click here, it says this Google Doc, okay? It's also, the link is in Schoology as well, all right? So you're just going to write a summary about the book so far. So I'll show you what this Google Doc looks like, all right? So actually, let me just show you in Schoology. All right, so here's our Schoology folder for today. So it's this one, Blackbird Pond Journal number 1. Of course, it will force you to make a copy. And then it just says, write a summary about the book so far by answering these questions. So tell me the name of the book, the author, who the characters are so far, and then just kind of give me some descriptive words about what each character is like. So, you know, I would say maybe Kit is the main character, right? She's kind of outgoing. She's not always self-aware. I would almost say she's impulsive. She does a lot of things without thinking, right? Like jumping into the water and just kind of doing things on her own. So you would do that for each of the characters. So Rachel, the two cousins, and Matthew too, okay? What time period is the story set in? What happened in the book so far? So you know, it's set in the late 1600s, early 1700s, okay? And then what has happened in the book so far? And then what are your predictions? What do you think is going to happen next? Okay. So that's what you're going to fill out after reading chapters 2 and 3. And then when you're finished with that, you're going to submit it right here, Blackbird entry 1, journal entry 1, Blackbird Pond, okay? So that's where you're going to submit it right there. So that's your assignment for today. So again, you're going to read chapters 2 and 3, fill out the journal assignment, and turn it in, okay? There you go. So that's your assignment. Just also remember, if you have not submitted your argumentative paper yet, please be sure to do that. It's a big part of your grade. So a lot of you already have, but if you haven't, please make sure you do that, okay? And that's really all I have for you today. So I hope you enjoy the 2 chapters. I will see you tomorrow on Zoom. But again, if you have any questions whatsoever, please email me and I will try to respond right away, okay? I hope you have a wonderful day and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.